Alright guys, this is my buddy Frommel's 69 Camaro, super nice car. He bought this, it was restored, he wasn't happy with it. He's just dropped it off and he dumped about 80K into it. Look at this 66 Chevelle, we were just talking about these on Friday Night Live. Beautiful car, really set up nice. And then right beside it, his buddy's got this 70 blown Chevelle. Gorgeous car. It's shaved. Doesn't have any door handles. It's just a nice car. And then you have a what's that? A late '80s, early '90s Camaro, I guess. This Pro Streeted 57 is really nice. Guy went the extra mile. I should have walked around back and showed you guys the back half job on this. You can't even see any weld seams. And the bead rolls were just outstanding. So I apologize for not walking around the back and showing you that. Actually seen that car before. Hey, bring what you got, and I dig this. It's a '72 Chevelle. It's a really cool car, you know. Hey, bring what you got. This Cutlass, I love Cutlasses. They both those cars need restored, but I enjoyed looking at them. They're really cool cars. They're not terrible. I mean, they could definitely be taken to the next level. Another 69 convertible, nice car. You got a nice Monte Carlo right beside it. I think it was LS swapped, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Whose C30 is that? Look at that, huh? I actually had a couple people try to buy that from me again today, guys. I'll tell you about it on the Friday Night Live. Hilarious. And when we got there, we put the lawn chair up because we saved a spot for our buddy Phil. There's this 56. You guys have seen that car before. It's also next level nice. Look at that thing. Really nice car. Hey, whose gasser is this? We got a lot of nice interest on the car today. A lot of people were intrigued by it. Everybody likes the tilt nose and things of that nature. But yeah, it got a lot of positive feedback today. And we have a new vet here and a newer Challenger. I don't spend a whole lot of time looking at them, but I do glance. I mean, they're nice. They're how much money you got nice, you know. Love this old Harley. I seen this. I think we even showed this once before, maybe on another video. I'm not sure, but really cool bike. Just kind of like takes you back. Gorgeous. All right. If you guys haven't noticed, I can't play the audio because they were playing music at the event. So I'm trying to do a voiceover, see how it goes. Lots of Camaros there today. I love the color combination on this. That gold interior. I guess you'd have to see it in person. Well, you can see it here, but the color combination just gorgeous. Really nice car, next level. There's somebody trying to sell a truck there. I don't know if that was at the show or it's been sitting there. Nice old Triumph right beside the Corvette. And a couple of nice old vets. A couple of nice old Stingrays, huh? Come up and take a look. There's another new vet. And then I come over, I had to take a look at this. I think it was this is for sale. I think it's a two-door. Yeah, two-door wagon. Nice car. They had for sale on the side, but it looks like it was put on there with stickers. So, I mean, no price. You don't even want to fish around about something like that. He probably wants 40,000 or better for it. I mean, it's a nice car, but a lot of people trying to sell their cars today. Everybody trying to buy my truck, and I had to tell them no. You got a bunch of people selling cars there, though. Look at that Nova. Next level nice. I enjoyed the color of that. I don't know, was that like sunburnt or something? And look at this dart, poison dart. Seen this car once before. Really nice car. Next level nice. Some really nice Mopars there today, as a matter of fact. Old Coronet, I think that is, right? It was hard to navigate. A lot of people today, so I got, you know, at least the fronts. A couple of the cars I took the time to do the sides on or walk around. The stuff that I thought was really nice. And so This guy's cool. I talked to him at the last show I was at. He was over there. He spent a lot of time looking at my car. He's the one that recognized us from the internet. He's a rat rodder, but that's a really cool car he's got there. And I thought it was decent. I think maybe it was in the last show. I can't remember. That car was for sale. Now this just you saw. I started to look at that car and I had to walk over to this K5. Look at this thing. I even made Kim come over and look at it. I was editing. I told her, I said, if there was one car I'd trade with, maybe in this whole show, it'd probably be this one. That thing is just incredible. It's an incredible car or incredible truck. That it's next level on the restore on it and that canvas top, and it just screams beauty. I love that truck. Yeah. You got coming down through here. It's what was that? A Buick there. Pretty nice car. I think I've seen that at a couple different shows. You got this older build. I guess it's like probably judging late 80s, 90s build, judging by the stripes on the paint on that Camaro Pro Street. Just guessing. I had to come over here. I took a quick glance at this Ford truck, but I wanted to get up close on this Nomad. I don't know that it's my color scheme, but man, it's clean. It's like purple with purple flames. It's just it's spotless. It's a really nice Nomad. It's got a blower on it. I didn't run into the owner to get the specifics on it, but it's a heck of a build. It's really neat, and I'm sure it's got a mint in it. You can tell by looking at it. Beautiful blower sticking up through the hood. Nice car. But believe it or not, that's not the nicest Nomad that was at this event. Although it is the best year, the 55 Nomad. But there's a 57 we're going to be looking at in a couple minutes. Wait till you guys see that thing. Nice car. You can see I spent a few extra minutes on it in case anybody needs to look at any trim or any things of that nature. Don or I don't know if Dan would take a look or whatever. You got a nice Mustang here. And then I spent a little bit of time on this. Man, look at this old Plymouth here, man. This I might tag Uncle Tony. He doesn't even know who I am, I don't think, but I think he would enjoy looking at this car. Look at that Slanty 6. Maybe some of you guys could tell him to go take a look at this at the 747 mark. Look at that thing, man. Really cool. Next, and it's so clean, so nice. But I always like looking at those slant sixes, man. You can get something. Well, Uncle Tony shows you in a couple of his videos that you can really get something out of those things. So, look how clean the interior is. Beautiful car. Make a nice beach runner, huh? Right beside it, a straight six Mustang, extra clean car. Like I said, these they don't have to be big blocks or small block Chevys or small block engines. These sixes, they show nice too. Meep. Nice road runner there, huh? So cool. These guys were just getting ready. These two vets were just getting ready to back out. That's a pretty cool El Camino. I took a minute to look at that. My neighbor knew that guy, and we were talking with him for a few minutes. Really cool car. There's a Z28. We took a second to look at that. No T-tops, but very similar to ours, right? Nice car. Nice Chevelle 66. Beautiful car. There was a few 66s there today. Look at that. Gorgeous car. And this guy with the 70 Nova gasser, I stopped to talk to him. He come over and he combed over mine pretty good too. So we obviously we have a couple things in common when it comes to cars. That thing is, you got to see this thing in person. It is so cool. It really is. And like I said, he took a few minutes and come over to check out our gasser. And then this C10, really nice truck. I don't know, what is that, like a 75, 76, something like that. It's the 70s, you can tell by the grill and headlights. I'm not too well versed on that stuff. Pretty cool Nova. I think it's a 73 or a 74. Really nice car. It showed well, and it's got a rumble to it. There's another Nova. What's that, like a 66 or a 67? Beautiful paint. Like I said, I'd be afraid to have something painted that nice. I'd scratch it all up. I scratch up what I have now. This thing's for sale. He wants $35,000 or best offer. I don't know. Here's the 57 Nomad I was telling you guys about. I mean, it's just next level, guys. I know there's some big money in that restore. Right down to the old-fashioned cooler in the back. Such a nice car. Now I gotta wait a second for these ladies to get past. I wanted to walk through there, but I was kind of boxed in, so I kind of had to wait for a minute. I didn't want to turn the camera back off, so I said, let's just look at the Nomad for another minute or two. Look at that. So clean, so nice. I mean, I only know one nicer than that, and you guys seen that. That's down at Jay's, and I mean, Jay's is not restored. This has obviously been restored. Well, you would think it's been restored. They didn't make them that shiny in 1957. An old Jeep there. Pretty cool. Needed a restore. Has a bunch of rust on it, but it's still cool. Bring what you got. It's cool. Yeah. Mach 1. Like the color of that car. I'm partial to the greens. There you go. There's another Camaro. What's that, a 68? I believe it's a 68, right? Let's look and see. Does it have, nope, it has the vents. That's a 67. My apologies. I'm sure people were, that's a 67. Well, you guys are smarter than me. It took a second. I had to see the vent windows to know it was a 67 and not a 68. There you go. There's another 67. There's a 1950. That's pretty cool. There was a black one over on the other side, but I didn't have my camera at the time, and the guy wanted 20 grand for it. But it was a nice car. Don't get me wrong, it had a crate motor in it and all that, but it's starting to blister, and it's just like I wish him well. I think he'll probably get half of what he asked, but not. This lady was funny. She blew a kiss to the camera. Her old man was like, "What's going on?" And she said, "Hey, you got to have something else besides cars to look at." It was a nice little joke. It was pretty funny. An old Ford there. Look at that Dart. Another nice Dart. No, that's a Duster. I apologize. I'm off my game today. It's a Duster. Come over here, look at that Impala. I glanced at the steering wheel. That's the kind of steering wheel I wouldn't mind having for my gasser, except in black. Really cool car here. These old bubble tops are cool. I like looking at them. Look at that. Nice. I can't have stuff that nice. I'd damage it somehow. This Sunbeam's nice too. Look at this thing. I've seen these cars. They come to this show every year. I believe I saw both of these cars at this same show, parked in the exact same area. Maybe not right in that spot, but very close to the bank. So maybe they work or own the bank or something, but they're always right here around the bank. So's that purple people eater. I can't. Hey, try that. Try saying that 3 times real fast. Kim tried it. She did it. She succeeded. Now I really like this '79 Trans Am. It's actually for sale, but listen. I mean, I watch the auctions the same as you guys. This guy wants like $37,000. Does it have the 455 in it? I don't think so. It's not badged. It don't have the rally wheels. I don't know. I think he was probably ambitious, but it was a beautiful car, and I'm sure the paint job cost him quite a bit. But he was another one trying to sell his car. When you're not selling, everybody wants to buy them. When you're selling them, everybody gets a little tight. That's why you don't put a for sale sign. Just let somebody inquire. My dad, I just was showing my truck today. Kim laughed at me for bringing a truck. But hey, people looked at it. They wanted to buy it. There's my buddy Mike. My good friend Mike. We walked around together for a while. He came up and he left his wife at the house for a little bit. And then when he came back, I was hiding inside the bar getting a little bit of shade. I'm a little burnt from walking around, but we had a nice time. We spent about 35, 40 minutes together walking around looking at cars. My neighbor Scott was with us as well. You know, it's always fun running into buddies at the car show. I enjoyed looking at this. Look at that thing. It's slammed straight to the ground. I was like, man, I'd never get that out of my yard. And my buddy, my neighbor, he's like, yeah, you have to dig that thing out because he knows I got that big hill I got to get the gasser over. Could you imagine me trying to get that slammed car out? I drive by this truck almost every day. It's right across the street from the middle school. So we've seen that around town an awful lot. You know, that old convertible Oldsmobile there. I think it's a 442. I can't remember. I didn't get close enough to really go over it. There was a lot of people traffic in front of it. But like I say, I tried to get close to some of the stuff that I could, but there was a lot of people traffic. And plus, I was with my buddies, so we were kind of like walking in the middle of the aisleway here at this portion in the video. And another nice Chevelle. There was a lot of Chevelles there today. What's that? Another convertible. This GTX, man, I spent a little extra time looking at this. This was probably my third favorite vehicle at the event. Obviously, my gasser, then that Blazer, and this was a close third. Look at this thing, man. Man, is that a nice car. It's got the Commando 440 in it. It's got all the bells and whistles, man. One of my favorite cars. And I mean, I'm a Chevy guy, but if I was going to buy a Plymouth, there it is, guys. I just don't have that kind of bread. Beautiful color, too. Look at it, green. Dark. It's just a beautiful car. One of my favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.